What's going on, guys? Today I am pretty excited because we're going to be doing two things. We are going to be putting the Walbro 255 in the white car so that it's ready to be turboed. This is going to be the second turbo video. And the other thing that we're going to be doing is taking the stock fuel pump from the white car and putting it in the gray car to see if that actually fixes the issue that I'm having. So let's get started. Now, I've never done this before, so this is going to be new to me. I mean, I've taken the back seat out before, but I've never done really a fuel pump. But as you can see, we're all kind of still covered in snow here. But anyway, down here, there is a little 10mm bolt. You can't really see it, but I can feel it's right in here. That has to be taken out to get this bottom seat out. If you're doing this in your car and you've never done it before, you might want to take out the top parts of the seats. You fold them down, and then there's some bolts in the back. They come out pretty easily. I don't really care about pulling on this and creasing it and all of this other stuff, so I'm just going to take the bottom piece out. I'm going to go ahead and do that really quick. Alright, so now we got 4 Phillips screws right here. So I'm going to go ahead and pull these out and pull this cover off. This was a little bit stuck, so I just had to pry it with a flathead. And now it looks like I'm going to have to disconnect these 3 electrical connections in here. There's one under a boot down here, one right here, and one right here. I do apologize how hard it is to see. I know it's getting a little bit dark, but I'll go ahead and get these unplugged. Just want to correct myself really quick. This is the fuel pump right here, so you only have to unplug this one. So I unplugged this, and I believe this is the pressure line and this is the return. Now that this is unplugged, I'm going to go ahead and start the car and let it stall out so that this isn't built up. And then what we're going to do is undo this hose clamp right here, pull this rubber hose off, and then disconnect this. And then we have, looks like 6 10mm bolts holding the fuel pump. I'm going to go ahead and pull that out. So that's empty right there. We got the fuel pump out. I don't know what I meant by empty, but the fuel pump's out of the car, and this is going in the gray car exactly like this. I'm not touching anything because I know for a fact this one works perfectly, and I want to rule out the fact that that might be the fuel pump that's messing this one up. So I'm going to go ahead and swap these out, and then I'll let you guys know how it goes. We'll pick up the video when I start swapping the Walbro in. Well, guys, unfortunately the fuel pump didn't do it, so I'm going to list everything that I've done to try to fix the issue on this car in the comments below. I'm pretty sure I've tried, well, I know for a fact I've tried everything I can think of. So unfortunately, I'm going to be looking at buying a new car at this point. I'm going to get the white car ready so I can daily it in the meantime. I don't really have much plans for this thing in the future if I can't fix it. So leave your ideas in the comment section below, and for now we're gonna go ahead and move on. Hey guys, I apologize for the bad head. I just kind of woke up and I'm editing this video right now, and I just wanted you guys to know that I did see your suggestions in the other YouTube video. The thing is, I recorded this video as I posted, actually the same day that I posted the other video, so I didn't have a chance to look at all your suggestions. So just wanted to acknowledge that I did look at them, and I'm going to be working on some of those later. But if you have any more suggestions, feel free to stick them in this video as well. Alright, thanks guys. Alright you guys, this is the next day. I give myself the night to get over it. I'm over it. So I just want to give you an update. I did a lot of research today to kind of figure out some stuff out about this car. And I just kind of wanted to give you an update of what I found. I didn't find anything that'll fix my problem, but I did find some pretty big stuff. So, turns out this motor is an OBD1 motor. I kind of already knew that because it doesn't have a crank angle sensor, but it has an OBD2 valve cover. So this PCV is actually wrong. It's supposed to be run from down here, which I blocked this one off, to not to up here, but okay. So a little bit of confusion. He had the PCV run from down there straight to here, and I was really confused about that. This was run over here to this, which we have since put electrical tape around and ran it straight to here because that's where I thought it was supposed to go. But because this is OBD1, this actually needs to be blocked off, and this PCV down here needs to run to the breather box that is down beneath this intake manifold, and then from the breather box up to here. So I'm gonna go ahead and fix that. That should, I mean, not really make a difference, but it's wrong, so I might as well fix it. The other thing, someone mentioned that it could be the idle air control valve, but I don't believe it's the idle air control valve because that would affect idle. On this car, I have an OBD2 idle air control valve that I actually put that on there. And then the fast idle thermal valve is deleted. There's no coolant lines running to it. They're put together. So it's closed because you don't need it with an OBD2 idle air control valve. So anyway, there's a little update. I'm gonna go ahead and get the fuel pump going. I hate to say this, but I'm gonna get this other car going, the white one. It's like 40 something degrees out here today. It's actually pretty nice. All the snow should be melting. But I'm gonna get this car running. It's gonna be my daily for a little bit while I figure this one out. And I know I said I'm gonna sell it. I'm probably still gonna end up doing that, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, so here's the fuel pump. We're gonna continue where we left off. The first thing that we need to do is figure out how to take this thing off, which it looks like there's a little clip inside of there that has to come off to get this off. And I have no idea how that comes out, but I'm gonna try to figure it out. So either that pulls off or I just broke that clip. We're gonna go with it pulls off. There you have it. Fuel pump is off. Sorry about my bad angle. I should raise this up a little bit. Now we're gonna go with the other one. Alright you guys, here is the Walbro 255, and here's the stuff that came with it. The first thing that we want to do, I guess, would be to put this on. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna make sure. Cool. So this really should be a direct replacement. Alright, so we're gonna have to cut this hose to length. Just listen to the sound, two hearts beating time. Alright, so when I was looking at the instructions, it didn't seem very easy for other cars. There's so many different things that you might have to do to install one of these. This car is insanely easy. It is basically a direct replacement for the stock fuel pump. There's no custom things that you need to do. They give you this hose, they give you this fuel pump, it plugs right into the same connector, and then this right here connects the same, and this rubber boot is the stock one, goes from your old fuel pump onto this one. And now I'm going to go ahead and put this in the car. Well, you guys can see it's running. You gotta finish putting it back together. Oh, I'm slipping on the ice. Alright, so this needs the screws back in and the seat back in, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Well, it's back together. I'm gonna see if I can somehow back this car with this bald tire on the front and no suspension out of this giant snow pile. I guess we'll see what happens. Well, I thought I wasn't gonna be able to get it out or possibly rip the lip off, but it's out. So now we just got to pull it in there and get it up on the lift to get that airbag changed out. Look at that, boy, freshly re-sleeved, brand new bag. Let's go ahead and put it back in. Well guys, at least I got one working car again. So now I can actually drive places, so that's cool. Piece of crap. Alright guys, that is going to be the end of this video. Like and share and subscribe. And I guess I'll give a little update of what I think is going to go on. This is going to be my daily for the meantime, while I fix the other car. I'm gonna keep making videos on the other car, and then once that's fixed or I have another car to drive, then we'll pick back up on the turbo build. But for now, thank you for watching. Peace out.